Hello students, and welcome to the AM STEM Academy at Bridgerland Technical College. If you're out at one of our high schools, or if you're even here just on site, we've got a couple of things we need to go over to make sure that you're going to be successful in this program, okay? First thing we need to start out with is how to log into the different things you're going to have to log into throughout the program. Let's start with my.btech.edu. So when you registered, you should have received that link, and that should be as part of your introduction email. You should have received this link. You registered. You should get an email back. Make sure that the email you give us when you register is good, it's accurate, because that email is going to go throughout the system in Canvas, in my.btech.edu. This is the one that's going to be used everywhere. Okay, so you got to make sure that one's accurate. It's going to be needs to be one that you check all the time, because you're going to be getting emails from us. You're going to be getting emails from Canvas. I'll show you how to limit those emails a little bit, so it's not just filling up your inbox. But let's start with my.btech.edu. So here we are at my.btech.edu, and you can see the URL right up here. You can just type that in and hit enter, and away we go. Your user ID is going to be your student ID number. So you have to fill out the application first. If you've already been with us, it's going to be the same user ID number that you've had in the past, okay? But in this case, I'm just going to use a dummy one. And then your password is going to be whatever the password was that got sent to you, okay? If you're not sure what that is, then you can hit forgot my password, and it will send you an email with a new password through the system. Okay, so let's do, I know what the password is here, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Getting logged in here is half the battle, and if you're having trouble with that, let an instructor at Bridgerland know. Okay, so once you're in, what I want you to do is I want you to click on this little icon of the guy up in the upper right hand corner and go down to personal info. And notice that your name should show up here, and I'm using Mickey Mouse's account right now, so here we go, personal info, and then click on password and change the password. Okay, so whatever the old password was, you're going to type that in here, and then into this box, and then put in your new password. Now, your new password, I want you to make that something that you're going to remember, and I want you to make sure that you make this that your my.btech.edu password is the same as your Canvas password. Okay, so we're going to do the Canvas one here in just a minute, but go ahead and get a password in here, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm not really worried about too much else, too many other things here in my.btech.edu. I need this login right here is what's going to give you access. It's going to be the same login to access any of our virtual machines moving forward. Okay, so when you change this here, it may take a little while for it to update for our virtual machines, and you're going to need those virtual machines in our software later on in some of your classes. Okay, so you got to make sure this is accurate. You got to make sure you know what this password is, and so there you go. Next, we're going to go to our instance of Canvas, and that URL is btech.instructure.com, as you can see right up here at the top. And so you type that in. I suggest that if you don't have this bookmarked in on your web browser, that you bookmark it after you get in here. Okay, you should see the Bridgerland Technical College logo up here at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and log in as Minnie Mouse. Now this one is going to be, it's also going to be your student ID number as your username. Your password should be student1 all lowercase, student1 all lowercase, to log into Canvas. So when you first log in, you may see on your main dashboard, you may see a course, you may not, you might not. So it just depends on what we've added you to and what's in there. At this point, I want to show you how to change your picture and your password. So click on Account, and then we're going to click on Settings. And notice up here you can click on the icon, the image icon. Oops, that went away. Hold on, let's get that back up. And you can choose a picture. You can upload a picture, take a picture, whatever. If you are doing this on the Canvas app on your phone, which you can download, and I strongly recommend that, by the way, because you can submit a lot of your assignments. Like if you take a video off of your phone, you can just submit it right through the Canvas app, and it's a lot faster. But so you could take a selfie really quick. Here's the thing. I do not want some weird avatar or even an avatar at all. I want a picture of your face from here up. Don't want a mask on. We want to be able to see who you are and make sure that we recognize you when we're talking to you about your coursework and all of that. So this is what helps us as instructors get to know you a little bit better. We've got our picture up. We want you to have your picture up. Okay? So get your picture up. And then to change your password, it's a little bit weird. You have to hit Edit Settings over here on the right. And then you see this little Change Password. That's what brings that up. And you can click on that. And then you put the old password in, which is usually student1, all lowercase, at the beginning. But if you've already changed it or something else, then go ahead and enter that in and then type in your new password and hit Update Settings. I believe you can also, when you very first go log in to Canvas, I believe you can also hit Forgot My Password right there and reset your password that way as well. Okay? Next, let's talk about notifications. So, notifications allow you to change the way that Canvas communicates with you. I don't like getting a lot of emails from Canvas, and if you set this up wrong, then you'll just be getting bombarded, and then you'll just be ignoring any message that we send to you. So I want to make sure that you're getting the ones that are important to you. There's one that I absolutely insist that you have checked, and that is this announcement green check mark. So the green check mark means that as soon as I make an announcement in a course that you're in, it will blast an email to you immediately. Okay, that green check mark means immediately. This guy right here, the little clock, means that it will send it to you at a certain time of day. I think it's around 6 o'clock, somewhere in there. But it's going to send you all of the notifications all at once in one email once a day. Okay, that can also be pretty handy. I do recommend announcements stay on as the green check mark though. And then the calendar means that it'll send you all the notifications once a week. And that one I kind of don't recommend because you need to get some real-time feedback, generally speaking. Okay, grading. This one's up to you. You can do this one if you want to get your grades each day. So for example, most of your grades are going to be pass-fail. Most of the time you're going to do that lab just exactly the way we asked you to do it, right? But sometimes you won't. And so, and then you're going to have to go back and redo some stuff. So if you have this set so that you at least get the notification once a day about your grades, and I would also check the include score so you can see what score you got in the email. Get that once a day. I would not do a green check mark on this one because let's say you submitted 3 or 4 labs that day or over the last couple of days. It'll send you, if you do a green check mark, it'll send you an email for every single one of those labs. That can get really annoying. So I would just do the clock on that one. I wouldn't do the calendar. Mainly because let's say you've got something set up and you didn't do it right and you need to do it again. How would you know that unless you are seeing that basically at least once a day, right? The rest of these submission comments, I would probably do a green check mark on that one. If I grade something and I send a comment to you, it'll send you an email immediately. So if you've still got something hooked up, just by chance, then there's less chance of you tearing something apart and then having to go set all that back up again. So your instructors will always give you some sort of comment back, letting you know if you didn't do something correctly. Okay, so you want to get that right away. Invitations to courses. I don't know if you'd really need a green check mark on this one. That one's up to you. When we add you to a course, it'll send you an email or send you a notification. That one's up to you. If you want to, you can do that one however you want. The rest of these, I would just uncheck altogether. I don't get notifications on any of these. The only other one I do a green check mark on is global announcements. So if Canvas were to shut down, they have a shutdown time period or something like that. then that will send you an email and let you know that the system is down. Okay, so that can be helpful as well. So that's notifications. So once you're all set in there, I want you to make sure that you have got this set. You've got your password set. You got your picture up, and then you should be good to go. When you click on your dashboard, that'll show you whatever active courses you have available to you. So right now I have this orientation and activities class that's available to me. If I click on that course, and I'll just use this one as an example, once you're in Canvas, you need to let us know that which course you want to be in right now, okay? And then we'll get you added in, and then up at the top it will ask you to accept the course, and then you need to click on accept, and then it'll show up, okay? So once you get into Canvas, it'll take you to kind of a landing page like this, and then if there are any active announcements, it'll give you a little notification here, and you can go look at those. If you go to modules, modules is where your main course curriculum is located, and you should just start at the top and work your way down. As you work your way down, as you go through things, you'll start to see green check marks start to show up. Notice that on the syllabus, you just had to view the syllabus, and once you viewed it, it'll check mark it. As you get further down, for example, this Canvas login and basic settings quiz, you have to submit that, and then it will check it off. So I haven't submitted that one yet, so I know I need to get that one done, okay? But you just start at the top and you start working your way down. And as you get into them, so for example, if I get into this quiz here, and I can start the quiz or resume the quiz, and then you can just hit next, and that'll take you to the next module or the next assignment or page or whatever. Notice that up here I've submitted an assignment for upload photo. I submitted an assignment here. You can hit submit and resubmit over and over again. So if you click on this, notice it gives you a text entry. You may have several tabs here. In my classes, for example, you'll have basically two, a text entry and a media upload. Media upload is how you will upload your videos, and a text entry allows you to copy and paste code or other text or other instructions that a teacher may give you. Now there's a difference between text entry and comments. If you submit a comment does not notify me as an instructor that you have submitted something, okay? A text entry will, so if you put stuff in here and hit submit assignment, that will let me know that I need to grade something for you. If you just submit it as a comment, I won't know that, okay? I may see it in my email, but I get lots of emails. So you're going to want to make sure any assignment submission is happening as an actual submission. Okay, let me show you a few other ways to submit an assignment. So I'm going to click on this assignment right here. And again, the submission requirements should be a little bit different in each course and in each assignment. And so you just kind of need to pay attention to how your instructor wants you to submit. So I come up here, I've read through the instructions, I've done the assignment, I'm ready to submit that assignment. If I click up here on submit assignment, it'll take you down and see these tabs down here. And file upload is sometimes, as an instructor, I can restrict what file uploads, what types of files I allow. For example, I may only allow JPEG and PNG files to be uploaded as images and that sort of thing. I don't use file upload myself very often unless I want you to do a screenshot of something or whatever. Media upload is a very important one in a lot of our courses. And so when you click on if you need to upload a video, this is how you're going to do it. And you click on media and then hit record upload media. And then hopefully you've already recorded your video. You've got it on the desktop of your computer, or maybe you've got it on your phone that you recorded on your phone. And so you would select upload media and then select video, and then you just go and find your video file wherever you've saved it, and then it will upload. A little progress bar will come up, and once it's all uploaded, then you can go ahead and hit submit assignment. You don't have to put comments here, okay? Again, that just fills up our inboxes. You don't have to put a comment here unless there's something very specific you need me to know about your video. Then feel free to do that, okay? Google Doc, Box, Dropbox, we don't use those that much. Like a Google Doc, you can kind of embed a Google Doc in here. Again, you're not going to see these tabs very often in our curriculum at all. It's media upload, text entry is a big one, and file upload is our big ones. Okay? The last thing is you should always look for the rubric at the bottom of the assignment. So this is a rubric, and this is going to tell you exactly what we as instructors expect to see when we go to grade your assignments. Okay? So if you go down here and you can say, usually they're more filled out than this, and they have more descriptive instructions on, this is what I expect to see when you submit. So make sure you're looking at those every single time, okay, in every lab. Okay, I guess the only other thing I would say here is make sure you read the instructions and watch the videos. I can't emphasize that one enough. You've got to watch the videos. There are instructions in them sometimes. They're important. There's important learning in there. I don't care if you watch it at 1.5 times the speed. So for example, here's a video. I can hit play on this guy, and then I can crank him up to 1.5 times the speed, or 1.25. And yes, it sounds a little funny, but I watch your videos at 1.5 times the speed as well, so I can get the gist of what's going on. If you're still not understanding, then slow it down and watch it again. Okay? If you have any questions about the program, about how things work, how to get Canvas to work, how to get your software to work, anything like that, please reach out to one of your Bridgerland instructors or to the teacher that's on site there with you, and let's get it worked out. Please don't just struggle with something that we could just probably solve within a few minutes. So let's make sure that you're having a good experience. If there's anything that's wrong or that you don't like or something like that, let us know that as well. Last but not least, I just want to welcome you again to the program and let you know that by completing courses within a certificate, and by completing the certificate, you are setting yourself up for just some wonderful opportunities to make good money, to learn really interesting things, and to really make a difference in your life. So thanks again, and good luck.